Good morning, Steelites. I'm Yomar,
And I'm Juliana Garcia.
and this is your Steele Nightly News.
Spooky edition.
Happy Halloween nights!
Y feliz Dia de los Muertos.
We hope you're dressed in your creative and spooky costume to scare those cougars.
Today is not only Halloween, but it's also Dia de los Muertos, which is a 3-day celebration.
Dia de los Muertos is a time of celebration and remembrance of loved ones who have passed away, much like Memorial Day.
The rituals used to celebrate the day are varied and colorful, yet all carry the same message: celebrating the Day of the Dead is a true celebration of life.
The theme of the homecoming dance is Dia de los Muertos night, so go all out with it.
Remember, no tickets will be sold at the door, so go and purchase them now.
Cash and check ticket sales for our homecoming game are still being sold at the school store till Friday, November 1st. Tickets are only $10. Hurry and go get yours.
Dress code is semi-formal, so please no jeans, so horrifying.
Today, Army representatives will be here on campus outside all lunches with information to help you to further your future with them if you're interested.
Dual credit for 10th grade has changed their date to today for the completion of models at Steele's for next year's enrollment.
Next week, boys basketball second round for sophomores, juniors, and seniors will be on Monday, November 4th and Tuesday, November 5th from 6:45 a.m. to 8:15.
For freshman tryouts will be held on Saturday, November 9th and Sunday, November 11th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and on Tuesday, November 12th from 6:45 to 8:15.
Players must have a current physical in hand or on file to participate. Contact Coach Hubbard, Coach Herrera, or Coach Austin with any questions.
Student to Student is having another movie night November 4th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. in room G241. Food and drinks are included, and you are welcome to bring some as well.
Take some time to make someone smile or scream. Come to the gratitude table and send a close friend, a favorite teacher, or loved one a positive note. Cards are available outside G226, and they can even be delivered for you.
ASVAB scores have been in, so if you haven't gotten your score yet, stop by ROTC offices in Q hallways before or after school or during lunches to get your scores. This has been your Student Nightly News. I'm Juliana Garcia,
And I'm Mia Moore.
and we'll see you next time.
Until then, be safe, think first, and have fun.
Yes.
Good morning, Steelites. I'm Yomar.
And I'm Juliana Garcia. My mask.
Good morning, Steele High School. This week, we want you to focus on being inclusive of all students, even those who are different from you. Embrace the diversity of our campus. Just like Spookly, all of us at Steele High School are an integral part of our successful pumpkin patch. So our challenge to you is be kind. Sit with someone who's different at lunch and help those in need. The Legend of Spookly the Square Pumpkin. One day in the pumpkin patch, the strangest little pumpkin hatched. Spookly wasn't like his friends. Where they had curves, he had ends. Spookly was different. He was odd. He was rare. Spookly the pumpkin wasn't round. He was square. While the round pumpkins had fun rolling along, poor Spookly sat there, shaped all wrong. He tried and tried with all his might, but he couldn't budge. He just sat tight. The other pumpkins teased him because he was square. Spookly wished he was round and could roll everywhere. That is, until one night when they all discovered it's fine to be round when the weather is fair, but there are times it's better to be square. Halloween was just a day away when a mighty storm blew across the bay. It tossed the round pumpkins to and fro. It snapped their vines, then off they'd go. Bouncing left, slamming right, banging, bashing, what a sight. Spookly sat there, filled with fright, but glad to be a square that night. Suddenly, the fence gave way. 3 pumpkins rolled out into the bay. Spookly knew what must be done. It was up to him. He was the one. He teetered, he tottered, he tipped, he tried, and finally flipped. He was on his side. Again he tipped. Again he flopped. Again he flipped. And then he stopped. Right in the gap where the fence had snapped. He blocked the way. The hole was capped. All the pumpkins shouted, "Hooray!" Spookly the square pumpkin had saved the day. Then a pumpkin hit him with a whack. He thought his shell would start to crack. Then another one hit him with a thump, and another one with a smack. Then one by one, a ton of pumpkins piled on the stack, with a bang and a bash and a crunch and a crash, and then it all went black. At dawn, when the storm had stopped, the farmer came out and checked his crop. He picked his pumpkins up one by one and laid them out in the warm, dry sun. And when the last was moved away, the farmer could see what had saved the day. An odd-shaped pumpkin, short and dense, was wedged against the broken fence. Its shell was bruised, its stem was too, but there was brave little Spookly, sitting straight and strong and true. Right then and there, the farmer knew, of all the seeds he'd ever sown, Spooklies were the most special that had ever grown. And the next year, when it was time to sow, he sowed those seeds in every row. He watered and weeded and watched them grow. And oh, that morning about mid-June, when the pumpkin patch began to bloom, there were tiny pumpkins everywhere, hundreds and hundreds, most of them square. But some were cubes and some rectangular, some were flat and others triangular. There was a bed of bright red ones and 2 rows of blue. There were polka dot pumpkins and rainbow ones too. There were thousands of colors and hundreds of shapes. Oh, what a garden variety makes. Now every year on Halloween, Spookly's patch is quite a scene. People come from far and near to see what wonders grew that year. They stop, they gawk, they gaze, they stare. Then they pick a pumpkin that's round, triangular, or perfectly square. Now you know the story of how Spooklies grew. Maybe one day you'll tell someone too, and they'll go tell someone who will go tell another, and maybe one day we will all discover you can't judge a book or a pumpkin by its cover. The end. Embrace the diversity of our campus. Just like Spookly. Just like Spookly. Why do I keep stuttering it?